Guess who's back? Back again. Juljas back. Horrible map. Again, looking at this map, it just makes my eyes bleed. We are not here to look at that. We are here to look at the best nations of the 1914 conquest. Yeah, I guess this is the conquest which you're all looking the most forward to playing, and so you're all waiting for my tips. So we're going to start off at the 1-star nations and make our way up to the 3-star nations. So at rank 6 for the 1-star nations, we have Serbia. Now, Serbia is just terrible to play as. I mean, yeah, it's just horrible. The problem is you start with some good units, but Bulgaria will soon attack you, and the Austria Hungarians, they just send everything towards you, and it's almost unwinnable. You even start with a small economy. Why did I still give just a small economy? It just makes Serbia die really fast. At rank 5, in a very similar spot, is Romania. Romania is basically the same thing. The Austro-Hungarians will rush it down after they killed Serbia together with Bulgaria. And if you manage to survive that onslaught, the Ottomans still come and help and kill you, and Russia's really not that helpful, so you're just gonna die. At rank 4, we have another Balkan nation on the Entente side, Montenegro. Montenegro is a bit more doable than the other boys here, and the good thing is you have to reach from the Austrian Navy, which makes it a little nicer, but still, yeah, there's just issues. Serbia and Romania almost always die. The Austro-Hungarians and Bulgarians and Ottomans will attack you. This start is just really sucky. It just really sucks in the Balkans. And for that reason, obviously, at rank 4 we have Greece. Similar to the Montenegrians, Serbians and Romanians, you're in a terrible position. You at least have a little more survivability from the initial Austro-Hungarian attack. But the issue is the Ottomans attack you with their navy, and the Austro-Hungarians also will. At least the Brits are here to help you a little bit, but it's not a great help. You just have to hold out and hopefully somehow grab a city somewhere, and you might be okay. But it's still very, very hard. After that, we come to the kind of doable nations. At number 2, we have the Tribal Union. Now, Tribal Union, you saw I had a conquest on it. It's really not that hard to take out Africa. It's quite fast done, but then helping anywhere else is a bit an issue, because your allies just kind of crumble a little bit, and you'll have to still go and take out Portugal, and it's just a bit of a nuisance. It's doable, but it just takes very long. And at rank 1, the best 1-star nation, unbelievably, is Belgium. Now, why the heck does Juljas think Belgium is possible? Look just at this initial start. Well, you have a decent economy, and with that you could save yourself by buying out the Germans for a turn. So you have to pay this, protocol them, and you pay in the Frenchies and the Brits. And with that, the Germans will get super distracted. They will go attack the French and the Brits, which means they will not kill you off, and you could just chill. You just wait here, put on your strong generals, you wait a bit till the wave just goes off to Metz, and the Brits will also distract a lot. And through that case, you're then able to maybe snag a city or two. When I tried Belgium, is my 1-star conquest I managed to do, is I just grab Köln and Hamburg, and then you already become so powerful because the French and the Brits are really killing off the Germans then, that you can just run over them. It's so weird. You can maybe not believe me, but just try it, and it's really easy. Now we come to the 2-star nations, and all of these are kind of they're not that hard. But at rank 3 we have been an annoying one, that is Portugal. Portugal just suffers with the initial why am I even in this war? And yeah, you have to take a city with this landing force, because if not, all your units are so far away. It's kind of annoying to always reinforce here, so you have to try to land in Casablanca, then try to kill off the tribals and the Germans, which isn't as easy. Maybe you could. Can you pay out Germany for one turn? That would be really great. You can't. Okay, then you're screwed. You really have to make this landing work. So, for example, you can put your best artillery in this howitzer and just hope to get the city. If you fail in this, it's already almost it's just annoying. It's not really super hard. It's just annoying because you're far away from everything. At rank 2, we have Italy. Now, Italy is a very easy conquest, to be honest. Well, you have to just survive a bit the initial onslaught. The Austro-Hungarians and Germans will send a bit of units here. And yeah, you just have to survive a bit. It's really quite easy, to be honest. You just have to hold out a little bit near Venice. And then you already can start going after the Austro-Hungarians. It took me a little bit, like I think 10 turns till I then finally could take either Munich or this city, I don't remember exactly. And from then on, you're already pretty strong and can start steamrolling the Balkans and the Germans. At rank 1 of the 2-star nations, we have a very, very easy one, that is Bulgaria. Now, Bulgaria, you already start off with a good navy. You have really easy enemies to defeat. Serbia, Romania, and Macedonia and Greece, all of these will fall to you. What you also can do is just restart it once or twice, and then maybe Romania, exactly, because it's very annoying to deal with Greece automatically. So try to get Romania in, and then it's easier to attack the Romanians. With your navy, you just go like this, you go strike them a little bit, you hit Bucharest and Belgrade, and you'll be able to take it super fast. So what I maybe would do is maybe focus Romania for a second there. After that, take out Serbia, take out Montenegro, take out Greece. And there's even a way you can cheese it. You can win the conquest in 2 turns. I've seen a video on it, but the issue is you need very high tech and very good generals to do it. So I guess it's not that easy. But yeah, Bulgaria is the easiest 2-star, trust me. And now we come to the 3-star nations. There's quite a lot more than 2-star nations. At rank 6, I find the German Empire is kind of annoying. The problem is you start off with a huge army, far too big, 254 units. You will just get no tax whatsoever, except if you like kill all your units, which also is fairly stupid. And yeah, you basically have to go and you can't really reinforce. The good thing is you can take out Belgium super fast, and your initial push against the Russians will not be that hard. Maybe you can just hold for a second. The issue is just no economy. It's really quite painful. It's super painful. So if you take out Belgium, and then you really have to. The issue is if you take a lot of cities, you don't even get more tax. You basically have to lose units. So go and suicide them into something. Don't forget your African troops. Those are kind of important. With this fleet here, you have to defend a bit. And the issue is just you have a lot of fronts. Because you'll have to defend against the Italians, you have to defend against the French, you have to defend against the Belgians, you will kill them. You have to defend against the Brits, and you have to defend against the Russians. It's possible, just annoying. Actually, I believe that every 3-star nation is doable. And at rank 5, we have France. Now, France is, again, doable, just a bit annoying because you have to deal with all German and Austrian spam when they come towards you then, which is a bit of an initial threat. And you cannot forget your African front, which is a bit of an issue, and you just have to keep your allies together. But overall, this conquest tends to anyway be a bit easier for the Entente, so it's more doable than Germans, but still it's kind of annoying. At rank 4 we have Austria Hungary. Now Austria Hungary is actually quite easy already, because you have to really just focus on the Balkans first, kill the Serbians quick because you have a good navy here as well. Don't forget to use them. Go towards Greece, wipe out Greece with your navy. So for example, you would do this here. You'd send your navy towards Greece. You would send your units here towards the Balkans, kill off Serbia, do what the Austro-Hungarians couldn't do in real life, and then Germany will hold off the French and Brits for quite a bit. So what you can do is just, ram your long Austrian schlong into the Russians. That's the main concern. And prepare a little defense here, because Italy will soon start spamming you then, but it's not that hard. Just prepare an artillery or two, prepare a good cavalry. You have the Hungarian hussars, quite good because they can have the no counter, and you also have a good infantry unit which does double attack. So make sure to use those. They aren't as expensive to get. Airgun soldiers, sorry, I think you'll get it pretty when you get it. Okay, Hungarian hussars you get super fast. Airgun soldiers, okay, you need a little bit more. But yeah. Use those that you have in the beginning. Add your strong generals here. You have again one, so use him definitely. And just, yeah, continue. And don't forget, you have this wonderful feature. You can buy generals in Vienna. Use that as well if you enjoy that. At rank 3, we have Russia. Now, Mother Russia, Tsarist Russia, is not that hard again. You have again over the limit already quite high, which is a bit annoying, so tax is really reduced. And you have just 3 major central powers nations fighting against you. That's the big issue, because you have to just hold off against all of the massive powers, which just makes life hard. And if you can somehow keep the Balkans alive, that'll be good. But yeah, life's hard, and a lot of multitasking. You have to pay attention to the Germans, you have to pay attention to the Austrians, especially the Austrians and the Ottomans as well. It's just, again, a bit annoying. But at least if you do well, you'll win the conquest quite fast. Might be one which is really good for speedruns if you're really good in this game. At number 2, we have the Blobomans, the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans just have it quite nice. There's no, issues around this area, which they should have. But let's ignore that part. Well, because of that, you only have one direction to go, and that is, first of all, north. Taking Tbilisi is very easy, since you start with the Sipai cavalry over here and over here and over here. You can add your strongest cavalry generals to it. You have a navy here. Taking Tbilisi is a walk in the park. Taking this city is a walk in the park. Then it gets a little more annoying to take these two, but it's also possible because the Russians just add like massive generals, which is a bit annoying. Donetsk might already be taken by the Austrians by this time. You can help majorly in the Balkans and then go towards Italy. I played it. It's my free installation, which I got my S rank with. It's pretty easy. But at rank 1, we have the British Empire. Now, Britain is really easy. You're not over the limit, first of all. They didn't add like a lot of stupid spam units everywhere. You already start with an invasion force. This navy here can really distract the Germans, and maybe I think you even can take it out if you add a general. And then you can land and already terrorize Hamburg and go mad on the Germans. So you already have a quite easy start off to build up. And you have a little navy here which can protect the Greeks for a little bit, but they'll eventually die. But just don't forget this navy here. It's just a thing which one just tends to forget. It would be really nice to have a landing force here, but we don't, which would have made it easy to land on the Ottomans. But again, we don't. So focus here. Main efforts are to land in Hamburg and just make the German life miserable. That makes it quite easy, because if you then start hurting the Germans economically, they just fall apart. Tell me if this is useful for you. Tell me which conquests you think are very easy. And let's hope that there is another conquest added to the game. I'd be really happy if there would be like a 1915, 16 and 17 still. That would really make this game super good for me, apart from the map. So, thank you for watching. Give me suggestions for next videos. Have a nice and bye.